Hello, my beautiful Om Swastiastu. This is Marianne, who used to be Satya Magdalena for the past years. And Satya Magdalena has not gone anywhere. She's here. It's just that my name has changed back into my old name, or almost into my old name, because, well, how I write it has changed and the energy has changed, because we are never going back, we are always moving forward. And so it is with my name. I am back to Marianne, or newly into Marianne, um, which is one and the same. However, Satya Magdalena, as my soul name, my priestess name, is not gone. I have not said goodbye to her, but I'm simply being her. Yeah, so not going into the name story today. I'm leaving that for a longer writing on my Substack and Medium blogs. Feel free to subscribe there and read. There are really good writings coming this week. Also from the past weeks, there are channelings that intermingle with the very down to the ground psychological, spiritual healing journey. It's very personal and at the same time very transpersonal, so applicable to anyone who recognizes themselves, which I do actually find the biggest value in any piece of writing or teaching, this personal touch, this having lived it through, knowing by the experience, and yet knowing the theory as well, because that's what helps to frame it in an understandable and applicable way. But if it would be only the theory, it would be only the theory, and it would be without the felt sense, and it would be dry, so not really applicable in a way, because the applicability does not come from the understanding of the intellectual mind only, but it comes from a felt sense, from a recognition deep inside. So my writings in the Substack and Medium, they are about that. There are channeled messages from the gods, goddesses of ancient Egypt so far, mostly. And they are very personal at the same time, while bringing forth this universal message of healing and love. So I share my story and I share my channeling. I also share a lot of poetry. This week is dedicated to the beloved, so there is a lot of poetry that is healing and empowering, from the woman's heart to the heart of you, be a man or woman, doesn't matter. So this poetry touches upon the relationships, upon the longings, upon the joys and passions and love and pain and wounds and learning and empowerment and becoming a sovereign being who is able and open for true intimacy. It's a lot about sacred union, inside and out, so go and have a look. And on those channels also the story about the name and the adventures and the musings around that will be published. So yeah, go and see. I will drop those links also below this video, so you can easily find my Mystic Rose channels everywhere. But let me come to why I'm here today, and I'm here today once again with my beautiful tarot cards, and this time the message really wanted to come from that golden deck of mine. And I'm live today with the tarot because of two very potent timings or dates. So first of all, we just had a summer solstice, which I don't know how it was for you, but for me this time was indeed a rebirth time, a deep healing time, and we just got a message from the divine feminine oracle by the wind. Let me pick it up. Oh yes, of course. So I'm coming back to that message. Yeah, I brought a bit of a different oracle deck besides tarot today, just because I had a feeling to do so, and funnily enough, it is the same goddess that just sprang out of the deck, guided by the wind, literally. That was also here just a little bit before summer solstice in a very beautiful tarot session that I gave to this beautiful woman from Turkey, and it makes all the sense that she's here again. So the summer solstice is one of the reasons this time has been potent. It has been a rebirth time. It has been full of healing, full of potency, and this is also the time where I came into my old new name, which I will talk about in a longer post in Medium and Substack, as already said. Now the second reason is today, this particular day and date today, which is 25/06/25, so 25th of June 2025. And when I write that 25/06/25, it's a portal, and I don't look at the dates every day like that, because it would be a bit maniacal, but sometimes it is so there, the tarological point of view, the tarological view or perspective on the numbers in the date. And today was one of those days, so it doesn't matter that the message only applies for now, because I do believe in the I do believe, and I do know, and I do experience the timelessness of time. Whatever the moment is that you open that video, it means you open that video in the moment that you need to hear that message, that you are here for that message. So doesn't matter when you open it, but the message comes from that portal of 25/06/25, and that is the portal of the Chariot, or the Chariot of Victory, as we also call that arcana, that major arcana in the tarot. And that means preparing and getting ready to go out with your soul mission, with your soul's calling. It means that you are, let's put it like that, steady, ready, and the next step is go. So and that is not simply something random that you go out with, or that you are ready to go out with, but it's a step, a milestone on your soul path. So whatever you are going out with at this moment, whatever you feel that you have been preparing, that you have been cooking within you and in your life, whatever you've been working for, is ready to go out, to be offered to the world. Your chariot is ready to move, and that chariot carries something that is important for your soul to evolve, that is aligned with your soul path and your soul mission. So it's a big step, it's a milestone. Now, being ready does not mean that you move. And that is a key thing here in this portal today, because so that is for the chariot, the 25 that makes together 7. That is our chariot portal. Now this chariot portal is happening in this month of June, which is number 6, which is the lovers. So it is in the lovers, it is in the integrity, and the sacred union. As I already mentioned, this whole week for me is about the sacred union, about calling in the beloved, about reviewing the relationships, the patterns, the lessons in them. That's what the poems that I'm posting this week every day are about. So the chariot is related to that, and it may be directly about new relationships, but it may be also about anything else, any project, any work, any career choice, any like offering, your soul offering to the world, that you have been, okay, I know I want to do that, okay, I know that's my gift, I know that's my mission, but I haven't been ready to kind of put myself out there. It might be about that, but it's still connected to that emotional, deep rooted integrity in yourself, that sacred union and marriage or polarities that plays out in the relationships. You see, because all is connected. So whatever you are going out with is and needs to come from the place of a healthy relationship to yourself and to the world, from the integrity, from the wholeness, from the marriage within and without, this harmonious way of relating to yourself, to the world, to your work, to your passion, to the others. So that's the portal today. And the reading in front of me is absolutely saying the same thing, because the core of that reading is indeed the 10 of Cups, which means, honey, wherever you are at, whatever you are doing, whatever you are preparing right now, whatever you want to go out with, or are afraid to go out with, or think that you are not ready yet, well, you are. And if you ask yourself, how do I know if I'm ready? How do I know if that is the right thing for me? Then the answer is, bring your attention and your awareness to your relationships, within and without, to love, to emotions, to your happiness. How is your family? How are your relationships? How is your inner relationship to yourself? Do you feel the love? Do you feel the wholeness? Do you feel being at home? So that's your focus, and that's your starting point. If the answer is yes there, start moving. If it's not fully yes, focus on that, and these and this is your preparation and your steps needed to be taken to move in a more major way, in a bigger way. Now, oftentimes when we want to get out with something, we want to move on, we want to get on with something, we think that we need to, push it or to fight for it and put some more energy to make some last efforts. And oftentimes it's true, oftentimes it is that, okay, just keep up a little bit more, just, fight a little bit more, and soon you will reach to the point where it's done. But at this point, that's not the case. At this point, it's really not about pushing, it's not about trying, it's not about making some more efforts. All the energy that you have needed to invest, all the creativity, all the creative energy, you have put it there, and now you need to trust and let it flow and let it go and give it in the hands of the higher and focus on the emotional integrity, the relational integrity, the harmony in your relationships, in the love, in the self-love, of finding that place of wholeness. And that's the only thing to keep in mind. So your task is not to push, prove, or try, but to keep your mind clear, to keep your direction clear. You have chosen your direction. Your chariot has been prepared. It's ready. You know for what you have been preparing for. So now keep that in sight and keep going to that. Trust that feeling, right? Remember, it's the emotional, it's the relational, it's that well-being and that wholeness. That is the basis, that is the center for that movement to happen. So keep your mind in the service of that. Keep your mind in the service of keeping itself clear and not allowing itself to be distracted by self-tormenting thoughts like, oh, I'm not enough, oh, I'm not maybe ready yet, oh, maybe I didn't choose the right thing. Oh, yes, you did. If you made that choice from that point of love and wholeness, then that's the choice, and keep going to that. So use that clarity of the mind and direction. We have the Knight of Wands here to support you in that. And what is beautiful here is that, as I said, it's not about pushing and trying and making more efforts. So that's the Nine of Wands that often refers to the need for that. But right now it's in the position that it's not about that. And the position, what it is about, is a beautiful, empty, blank card, which not all the readers don't even leave that in, but I do. I honestly think it's maybe the most important card in the whole deck. So in that deck, I love it particularly because it's just pure gold. And what it says is, to have the direction, to have your mind clear, to keep on moving, you need to have space. So keep your heart open, keep the space there, and your next step is down to the ground moment where you evaluate what you have been actually investing, what you have been actually doing physically, on all the material planes in the healing work? Where have you invested your energy, your time, your money, your resources? What have you been practiced? What have you become more skilled, more masterful in? So all these questions, and there might be a feeling within you that, holy fuck, pardon my French, I have invested so much, I have done so much, why I can't see the result? Why there is not enough of the result of what I would like to see? And here the message for you is that see the essence, see what is most important, and that what is most important is there. And everything that you might feel that, oh, it's not here yet, why I don't have this, why I don't have that, it's not that you don't have that, but it's that whatever you have given away, either in money or things that you have given up in order to focus on something that has been important for you, something that has brought you the feeling of that emotional integrity and happiness and wholeness. It has been worthy, it has been worthwhile to give it up, and you haven't lost anything, but you have won. You have won the space in your soul and for your soul to emerge. A space in your heart, a space in your mind for the essential, for that what is important. And that is in that picture really beautifully depicted. That's why I love this traditional tarot. You know, while you may be looking at all that you have given, and it seems so much, you are not noticing that coin that is right at your feet. And that is really the essence of all of it. That is the essence in the name of which you have been really working for. And that is what you need to focus on. That is what you need to keep crafting, keep dedicating to. And that is your way for your chariot of victory to move out on your soul path in a whole new way. Now, I told you a wind gave us another message, and she's the energy who will be supporting us in that process, in that moment of starting something new. And that is Sekhmet, the fiery lioness, pure strength, saying, I honor my anger and giving voice to it. So she's the lady of fire, the red lady, the lioness. And indeed, anger is an emotion that can torment our relationships, but it is also an energy that is a pure creative energy, the pure fire. So honor your anger, honor your emotions. Once again, it comes back to that integrity. It's emotional, it's 10 of cups. And give voice to that. Give voice to that in the ways that is creative, not destructive. Bring it to poetry, bring it to dance, bring it to healing, and make it into the fuel, the fire for your chariot to move forward from here. And if you need help in that, please contact me. That's my cup of tea. The sessions of the Muse working with poetry, with dance, going deep through your body, through your psyche, through your kundalini. So if you need some of that Sekhmet energy, some of that creative power, honoring your emotions, please, please contact me, and I'm happy to journey with you. And now, to conclude, let me bring forth the mantra, or a poem, however you like to call it. Feel free to use it, feel free to repeat it. I will write it also under that video, so you will have the script. And that is kind of summarizing everything that I have just said. So use that or write your own, because poetry or mantra has the power that a word can create. So you can support yourself with that. Read it out every day and, program yourself to that energy, to that trust. In this time of the solstice and in this portal of the Chariot in the Lovers, moving onto your soul path in deeper connection of heart and love. So, move with love towards integrity, knowing it's already here. It's already here. It's in the center here. No need for pushing and trying. Just keep your mind clear. Keep moving in the direction you've chosen. Keep seeing what matters the most. Honor what you've been through and know there's nothing you've lost. All you may be missing is a treasure that creates space in and for your soul. I go once again, and I end with that. You may close your eyes and receive it now as a mantra. Move with love towards integrity, knowing it's already here. No need for pushing and trying. Just keep your mind clear. Keep moving in the direction you've chosen. Keep seeing what matters the most. And know, honor what you've been through and know there's nothing you've lost. All you may be missing is a treasure that creates space in and for your soul. Thank you for being here. See you next time.